What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. In this video, I want to get into a little bit of everything. It seems like all these OTC penny stocks are just on a downward spiral. I want to get into OZSC and how that thing ended up having me take my first red day that I've had in quite some time. Also want to get into TSMP. Broke that support level below $1. We'll get into all of that, man. But before I do, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything I find interesting in the stock market. And I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So, that being said, let's just get right into it, shall we? First, I just want to show you this. So, had my first red day. I kind of been anticipating a red day coming, man, because we can't win every day. I've been having this massive green streak, 13 green days in a row, the longest green streak I've ever had. And then finally had a red day today. So I want to get into that red day, and that was with OZSC. On my actual position, let's see, what was it? Let's just go here. It wasn't that bad, actually. A little between a 3 and a 4% loss. The reason why I took a 3 or 4% loss on my position was because this thing just panicked in the morning time and just killed me. So let's get into it. As you can see, it's kind of been having this drop, curl, pop, drop, curl, pop, drop, curl. Well, I was expecting a curl up this morning, but instead of that happening, we just had for the first time, it gapped down. And it gapped down and just tanked. I winded up taking about a 3.5% loss on it, which was roughly about I want to say, it was actually about like a $800 loss, I want to say. $700 to $800 loss. It was actually less. Let me take that back, because I just to let you guys know, I lost a total of 3.5% on it. But the first part of it was in here this morning, and then I tried to buy back in on this reverse right here, and then it just kept dropping. I'm still holding 25 shares, but that winded up putting me down. Roughly total about a little over 3% on the day for OZSC, which was roughly about $1,000 total. But that for my position size, again, 3% isn't that bad compared to yesterday. It was about a third of what I made yesterday. So a first green day or a first red day that happened. It winded up gapping down, which was automatically a surprise because this thing normally doesn't ever gap down. And then it just winded up tanking on me. So I hit sell the market just to get out. Took a $230 loss in this account. Took a little over a $400 loss in another account, and another $300 loss in another account. But it's what has been going on in the entire market. AITX also, this one just completely tanked off, completely dropped down. I did wind up repurchasing about, I want to say 87,000 shares at the curl, anticipating a potential gap up tomorrow because it was down so much. Now, typically when they're down so much, they typically do have a bounce, but everything was down. As you can see here, again, another drop off. This seems to be just the entire OTC markets of everything that was hot. FORW, another drop off, broke that support again, dropped down to the 63s. And then we got TSMP, same thing with here, broke that support of the dollar, dropped down to the 85s, had a bounce. The only beautiful thing that I'm seeing in all this, now today I really wasn't in the market. I was in the market in the morning, but I was unavailable to be in the market today during the whole day. So I kind of just stayed away until the last hour of the market. But I've been noticing all these beautiful dip opportunities. So that's something I'm going to be looking out for now. So as you can see, drops, pops. That's TSMP. OZSC. Drops all the way down to 28.9s, pop back up to the 32.33. AITX, same thing. Dropped all the way down to the 20s, popped back up to the 23s. FORW, same thing. Dropped all the way down to 63, popped back up to the 74s. So, that's pretty much what I'm seeing. AXXA was another one. Oh, excuse me. Was another one on my watch, and I just completely missed it because, again, I wasn't in the market. And I had talked about it in a previous video. If you haven't watched it, please go and do so. I wanted to buy the breakout. But when it broke out yesterday, it just stayed here. So I wasn't sure if it was going to be strong or not. And then today it just had a massive move. So completely missed that, but did exactly what I thought it would do. Again, in hindsight, you never know. And I just completely missed it because I wasn't in the market today. Other than just the market open and the market closed was the only time I was in the market. So yeah, OZSC gave me my first red day today. Again, man, it's part of the process. It's part of the game. I haven't had a red day in 2 weeks of trading. So for me, it was kind of like I've been waiting like, man, when is a red day going to come? Because I haven't had one in quite some time. No problem for me to take a red day, a 3% loss on my actual position size. It's a little over my 2%, but, sometimes that happens when you do have mass panic and you hit sell the market. You want to get out as soon as possible. So, I've been averaging 7 to 10%, so a 3% is no problem. And TSMP, again, it's just showing that, this is the typical OTC market, guys. I mean, this is exactly how it works. I mean, I've been involved in this for quite some time. Not to say that this thing can't reverse, but, I want to see a flat line like we see here. I want to see this. I want to see some solid multi-day consolidation before I even attempt to repurchase this thing. I thought we were getting it right here in the 125s till we broke this yesterday, and then now again dropped down to the 85s, and it closed weak. So, I mean, it could continue to drop tomorrow. It could drop back down to the 50-cent area and bounce off of that. I don't know where exactly going to be the base of it, but I do know that if it does hold the base and starts to reverse, then I'll definitely be a buyer back into that. And then AITX, we did this one gapped up and then just had a massive panic too. Again, I think it's just the market in general, but it's still holding in this area. And since it was a big red day dip, I'm still anticipating somewhat of maybe a penny or two gap up tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to capitalize on that. But just the market in general and the penny stocks, everything I was looking at, everything that I've had on my watch, everything just looked exactly the same. INND, same thing, a huge mass panic, multiple red days, everything that was running is now coming down. So that might tell me that I might have to go now start researching and looking up new opportunities other than the ones that are on my watch list. They all may be dying out now. And if that's the case, then again, man, that's perfectly fine. I just have to go find a new opportunity that will present itself. And so that might be the next move I have to do. We will see tomorrow on how things play out. Again, another opportunity that we could capitalize on, or that I could capitalize on, are buying these dips, because those are actually really good. Same thing here, INND, dip, pull back, OZSC, TSMP, AITX, FORW, all pretty much the same thing. So that might be something to capitalize on if you guys are seeing all this red and you're starting to think, man, what's going on? All I'm seeing is nothing but red. Well, you do have day trading dip buying opportunities within all this red. So that is the good thing about that. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Took a red down OZSC. Every penny stock I have on my watch is looking exactly the same, red day after red day, continue to dips. And you can potentially purchase that dip buy opportunity and try to capitalize on that. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my analysis. Again, if you made it this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You Can't Stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you could do that. So, OZSC lost a little over 3% today, which was fine. First red day I've had in a while. TSMP, FORW, AITX, INND, all of them are having the drop in red day, panic mornings. And, we'll see what happens, man. Do we need to start looking at other stocks? Possibly. Can these all return? Possibly. We will see. So till next time, guys, I'll be sure to keep you updated as much as possible. I'm out. Peace.